Kareen caught up with Rapido co-founder and CEO and COO ONDC. Let's listen into that conversation, and I leave you with that. Thank you very much for watching.
This partnership is having 4 major initiatives. One is how do you make the central public transport ticketing digitized using on a Rapido platform, so you can book a ticket on our platform. And the second one is how do you get the first mile, last mile affordable. So we are making the first mile, last mile affordable at a flat 25 rupees on a bike taxi. And the third one is getting dedicated zones at pickup so that the pickup experience is enhanced. And the last one is getting women captains to make sure that women customers feel safe. So it is the entire journey, not just about
and of course, you're making the ride, making this entire program all the more inclusive as well. But is this going to be a phased expansion? Could you tell us more details about that?
Yeah, definitely. Some of this we are starting from few stations. Few of them is available throughout all the stations. For example, ticketing you can book from any station to any station. And bike metro offer that we are coming up with a flat 25 rupees for 3 kilometers is also available at all the metros. And the physical pickup points we are signing. The first phase is going to come at 34 metros, and then we'll be expanding to others. And even women captains, again, we're starting with 3, and then we'll expand to others.
Okay. Now let me also ask you about the Karnataka bike taxi ban that's creating a lot of news, of course, in terms of how it's impacting bike taxi companies like yourselves. Could you throw more light on that and give us an indication of where that matter is with respect to your conversation and your dialogue with the state government?
Yeah, definitely impact is real. Impact both on what the consumers are facing and also what captains are facing. So definitely we are also looking for a clarity from the state government. So we are talking to them. We are making sure that captains are not impacted, because there are at least 100,000 captains who used to work throughout the platforms on the bike taxis. So we want to make their livelihoods met. They work hand to mouth. If the day rides are not there, their life for the next day is not the same as what the previous day is. Okay. So definitely it's an impact. But at the same time, we are also looking for a clarity on the policy. So yeah, we are also. I can't commit a timeline because there is not yet a firm commitment that we got. At the same time, we are in a conversation to make sure that or people are knowing the impact of what it is impacting the lives of people.
Right, and we'd love to get an update on that matter and how soon it gets resolved. But let me also ask you, Arvind, in a last conversation we did speak about the funding announcement that came in from you, and of course you spoke about how tier 2 and 3 towns and cities are going to be further connected, and essentially your essence, the main mantra behind your company is to serve Bharat, which is essentially tier 2 and 3 towns and cities. And of course on the back of that expansion we are learning that Rapido is also getting into the food delivery segment, and that's created a lot of news and excitement even in the public markets. Would you like to comment on that and what the company's plans are?
Oh, definitely tier 2, tier 3 is a big part of our vision to make transportation accessible to everyone in the country, not just the top 30-40 million people. So 6 months back we used to be present in 90 cities. Right now we're already present in 300. So we'll make it available to every district headquarters. So definitely it's the path. And then different modes of transport. We used to be 10 years back we started with 2-wheelers, and then 4 years back we started 3-wheeler, and a year back we started 4-wheeler, and recently we launched e-rickshaws. So how do you make it accessible depending on what the city needs? And definitely on other initiatives, maybe the right time. Right now we are just operating mobility and would like to talk just about mobility.
But what do you think of the food delivery segment as a business? If you don't want to talk more about that, but how is that segment being looked at by you and of course the leadership?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, so we are already a part of the chain in the food delivery. So we are already logistics partners for a lot of restaurants and a lot of aggregators in both the quick commerce and also food delivery. So that's the play that we are having right now, and we will look for more enhancement on that. Right now, for example, ONDC will be the next path toward that logistics. And how do we make this available for not just the partners that we have directly talked with, but also to the entire network. So that will be maybe the next major leg to where we are right now. And the other thing is through Parcel, which is again the Rapido's other initiatives for logistics, where you can book Rapido to send anything, and we have seen a lot of restaurants, a lot of pharma, and a lot of boutiques and fashion using the service to make sure they send to their consumers. So that is how we are right now attached to this category, and we definitely see that's an opportunity where logistics as a problem is real, and we have an opportunity to solve that, given we operate in bike taxis throughout the country.
From a network